So you're thinking about starting a social media management business. You're pretty good at the top networks, you're good at email marketing, and you're creative, and you're looking for a way to start a business from home without a lot of commitment up front. You're in the right place. Stick around for my 5 best tips on starting your social media marketing business in the next 2 weeks. What you need to know first is that online marketing has leveled the playing field. So while it certainly helps if you have a college education or some online experience, providing social media marketing as a service is not really that complicated. What gets complicated is how to set up your business to achieve success in the shortest amount of time. But that's where you can leverage the experience of people who have done this before. I'm Kate Murray. Before I started my social media management agency, I worked in corporate marketing for a Fortune 500 company for 14 years. But working in a job like that outside the home didn't even allow me time to tuck my kids in at night. I needed the flexibility to work on my own terms, and I know that you do too. So let's get started. First and foremost, start by making a list of the skills that you have. Write them down. Which networks do you specialize in? Which ones do you know the best? Can you run paid ads? Can you do ad creative? Can you do copywriting, blog writing, email nurturing? Write down all of the skills that you can do well. Once you have the list of skills written out, you're going to formulate these into packages. So for example, you might offer something like business account setup and optimization as your starter package. You might offer a monthly package of 1 social network, 2 social networks, deciding how many posts you're going to run per week and what type of content you're going to use. Are you going to offer writing the blog for people? Are you able to design landing pages? Are you able to use email marketing software to set up automations? Any skills related to the digital business model that you can sum up in a package is going to be really helpful. So your first step is to write out your skills and write out the packages that you plan to offer. How are you going to price those packages? Well, it depends on exactly what you're offering because only you know the skills that you have. If you're just posting the client's information that they're giving to you, you're not going to charge as much as if you were actually writing out the content for them and selecting the photos to go along with it. Step number 2, choose a name for your business and buy the domain. Domain names only cost $12, and to get started, you can click on the link in the comments below to use Bluehost. I highly recommend Bluehost because you'll pay $12 or less. If you actually buy hosting, you'll get the domain name for free, but I'll get to that in step 3 in a minute. The most important thing is you don't want to use a Gmail address as your business email. You actually want to have your name at your company name or yourname.com. What you're doing when you have an actual business name is you level up your credibility, and that's just not something that you can do when you're using a Gmail address or worse, Yahoo or Hotmail. Don't ever use Yahoo or Hotmail. Once you actually own your domain name, you can set it up with G Suite so that it actually works just like Gmail. So for example, my business name is Vogue Media, but I have it set up on G Suite. It only costs $5 a month and it works just like Gmail. You can use Google Drive and it's a really good way to keep all of your business emails separate from your personal emails. Step 3 is to actually set up a very simple website. Now, don't let the technical part scare you. You can actually set up a very simple 3-page website in under an hour. If you need step-by-step instructions to follow, click on the link in the comments below. I have a blog post set up that will walk you through how to set up your website for less than $50 step by step. Now, on your website, you're going to have an about page, a pricing page, and a contact page. So you will need to have a professional photo taken, or if you don't have the means to get a professional photo taken, take a photograph of yourself against a plain white background because you want to appear as professional as possible. Step 4 is testimonials. You're going to need some proof that you can actually actually do this job. So you've either done it for clients in the past, or you've done it for jobs that you've worked for in the past, or at the very least, if you don't have any reviews or testimonials, then you can offer the service to a friend or a business owner or someone you know for free. Now, if you don't have anyone to offer this service to, another way to go about it is to join some Facebook groups. There are a lot of people out there who are starting and growing their online business, and I don't know anyone who would pass up the opportunity to have some free help in exchange for providing a testimonial. So start by offering a set number of hours of your social media services for free in exchange for the testimonial. And if you do a great job, you may even get hired. Offering your services for free isn't ideal, but if you need to start somewhere and establish some credibility, it's a great way to get started. And finally, step number 5 is to actually get some clients. But where are you going to find these clients? Well, you can find some clients inside the Facebook groups, or you can join networks such as Upwork, Fiverr, or Bark. Each of these networks offers you an opportunity to start getting clients to build up your social media marketing business. Each of these platforms works a little bit differently for starting your business. Fiverr is the largest network, but it's also the most competitive. With over 100,000 users, you're competing with a lot of other people. So it's important to create a really good profile with competitive prices so that businesses who are looking for your services can find you. Upwork is similar to Fiverr, but it's not as crowded. With only about 14,000 users, the pool of service providers is much smaller and you can actually bid on jobs. Both Fiverr and Upwork require you to complete the work through their platform. So, in other words, the client isn't really your client. With Bark, you'll pay upfront for credits, but those credits allow you to connect with clients. Bark provides leads, and if you decide you want to contact that lead, you can redeem your credit to get the lead's email address and phone number. Once you get a client, they are your client, and you don't have to pay the platform any other fees. What questions do you have? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn even more about social media marketing, make sure you click that subscribe button because I post a brand new video every Wednesday. Thanks for watching. See you next week.